Hey Coach, Coach Sam here from Underdog Hoops. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about, our groups that we have available for you guys. So before we get into it, let me just share my screen and share. Okay, so first off, we have our YouTube page. So if you aren't currently subscribed, to our YouTube page. It really is chock full of content that you guys can use whenever you'd like. It's free. Um, whenever you want to watch a video or find a basketball baseline out of bounds play, I put them all in the ones that I've used over the years in here, so you can check those out. Let me go in depth on what the videos. Let me actually go into my custom channel background. Okay, so I've got ton, a ton of videos, guys. I have coaching interviews right here. I have the coaching interviews. These ones are audio only. This one's a Zoom, so a Zoom conference. I have the practice plan made easy. That's a book. I'm basically going to go over that. Got a lot more stuff, guys. I have plenty of just unbelievable content on, the psychology of basketball, um, from, our other two stat books. So we have two stat books. We have one that's a 12 player, which is the 30 game stat book, and then we have this one right here, which is the 15 player stat book. And so the first one that I made was actually the let's see if I can find it, this one, but I've added some revisions to it, and it'll be this one. If you look in the corner, it'll be this cover, and then for the 30 game play or 30 game stat book, that'll be this one right here. So the blue logo. And then we also have the 15 player stat book, which I have right here. And that is the white logo. So you want to go check those out. They are available on Amazon. The stat books are $9.99 each. And the practice practice plan workbook is for the whole year. So I think it's a 365 pages, but not all of them are practice plans. It's full of, I took out Sundays on most of them, but you can have a calendar with Sundays on them. But it's basically a deep dive into your coaching organization plan for the year. So you want to make sure that you keep all your stats in one place. That's for the stat books. You also want to make sure that your practice plans are well thought out, well organized, and well maintained. And also, you want to make sure that you are putting in the stuff that you want every week. And, it's always a good thing to write it down. I always, sometimes I'll forget and I'll be like, oh, wait, I wrote it down in the book. I can go look and see what I wanted to put in today or put in this week. And you can do it daily, you can do it weekly, you can have it all done at one time. But I usually prefer to just do it the night before, get it all ready, then it's ready for practice the next day, and we're all set. So that is another area on the YouTube channel. So plenty of more videos coming out and stuff like that. So we've got a few episodes of the podcast right here. Um, this is the first version of the book. That's not really relevant now, but we've got a lot of content here that's, how to teach a 3-2 zone, 2-3 zone rotations, 3-on-3 shell. These are all stuff that I have, everyone, I've gotten good reviews on, and it's stuff that coaches want to know about. And if you guys have anything that you would like me to do, you could always comment down below in this video, and I will be able to do it, or I will try to do it with the best of my ability. And then, I'll get right into our Facebook page. So our Facebook page is just a simple, area for me to post content to you guys. It's very straightforward. I post content relative to basketball, and doesn't have to be college or high school. I kind of put some NBA stuff in there too. But always I pretty much post content, every day at least, and then you get all this information to if it can go down, if it's not loading. Okay, so you got all this, you got groups. I usually will say join this group every week or two, to get you guys to look at that if you have not already joined. And it's for basketball coaches. And I post stuff like this. I have an Instagram page, and I'll post my videos here sometimes, and I'll get engagement. So here is our private basketball group of coaches. So you can look this up, Underdog Hoops on the groups for Facebook, and you can click join, and then when you get asked these 3 questions, I think it's like, are you a basketball coach? Stuff related to that. It's not really anything hard. It's not hard. Just answer the questions. I think it's 3 questions, and then I'll, admit you guys when I see the request. So it's good to have a group, because this is where you guys can, post all your stuff. And let's see here. So this is where you can post all your stuff. Basically, all the information that you would need to get engagement and all this. I want you guys to post basketball content. I want you guys to share other things that work for you guys. And if you guys have found videos that were helpful, or you could use those as well. I don't mind you sharing basketball content, but as long as it is basketball content and nothing else, that is completely okay with me. So we're going to get right into our next one, which is the 3 books, which I just showed you not too long ago. And that is the Underdog Hoops, a basketball coach's guide to success. And that is the practice plan workbook, like I said. And you got the Underdog Hoops 30-game stat book, which is $9.99. And then you got the Underdog Hoops 15-player stat book, which is also $9.99. The only difference between these two is this one has 12 players and this one has 15. So go check that out. If you guys like to keep stats, or you print out stats and you don't want to lose them, or don't want to risk that chance of losing them, I would encourage you guys to go get the Underdog Hoops 30-game stat book or the 15-player stat book. So go check that out, and then we're going to move on to the last and final thing is our Underdog Hoops group. So on Band, you look up Band on the App Store. You'll find that this is a very, very useful resource for almost every coach. I've saved so much time just by using this app to communicate with my players. Last year, it saved me a lot of time, and I think its anniversary is this. They made it this year, and it's actually a really good app. And I would probably have been overwhelmed last year if I did not have this app. So there's my little tidbit. But I also created an Underdog Hoops group. So let's get into that right now. So if you guys are wanting to be invited or in this group, you guys can go ahead and I will leave that QR code up there for a second. You guys can use that QR code and join the group because I am fully available, and I get notified whenever someone posts on here. So it is a great resource for you guys to if you have questions, if you guys want to post basketball related content as well. But I'll be actually going over this. I think it's scheduled to go on Saturday or Friday. I think I'm gonna do a recap, or so what I'm gonna do how you can use the Band app as you're going through your coaching year in 2020, 2021, because there's going to be a lot of different things that we have to do as coaches to deal with this crisis that we maybe won't have school or won't have fans at our games. So kind of want to take this app and run with it and show you guys how I would use it and how I am planning on using it in the next season. So I hope you guys do like this video and all this information. And someone just shot off fireworks in my backyard, and it is 2 days past 4th of July. And so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will stop the video right now because there's too many fireworks going on and it is messing up the audio probably. And I'll see you guys in the next video.